How can I be at level 12 and not be granted a dex of 22? This is outrageous. This is unfair. Take a feat, young Skywalker. Man, I love crossover memes. Hey, what's up everybody, Skippity-Doo here, welcome to another D&D memes video. Before jumping into this video, I just wanna... Okay, complimenting your hair you don't like that, complimenting your entire head, you don't like that, headless horsemen don't like that. What am I supposed to do? You have a nice personality though. Anyway, with that, let's... Everyone has a personality, right? You cannot deny that one. Okay, anyway... Let's move on to the video. And yeah, but if you're not subscribed yet, by the way, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you just consider doing it, it takes a moment and you can undo it later if you just change your mind. And yeah, please enjoy the video. I'm his twin brother seeking revenge. The Dungeons and Dragons movie should kill off a character only to have the party meet a new character played by the same actor in the next scene. Identical twin brothers. But fantasy is supposed to be unrealistic. People who complain about lizard folk boobs aren't mad that you got the biology wrong. They're tired of women in fantasy being reduced to walking tits, and tacking memories onto reptiles is the most ridiculous example. Yeah, so very quickly, if you haven't been following the D&D memes, people have been arguing about lizard boobs. That's what's been going on in the subreddit lately. You might have seen it in previous videos as well, the one with the reptile. Anyway, I just remembered one more thing that I want to tell you. I don't know if you follow dank memes or not. I don't very much, but I see posts from it on Reddit or whatever. Anyway, off topic. So they've also had a lot of posts with some girl from some Pixar movie or some whatever female character from a Pixar movie, photoshopped with cleavage, and that's basically been covering the entire subreddit and been the discussion of it for the past week or something. I feel like it's a bit relevant. I don't know if they synchronized the reptile boobs and that animated character, but why? Is it because spring is starting? Is it some seasonal, you know, it comes and it goes? Anyway, moving on. What if Dungeons and Dragons is such a powerful game? It can make a 6'3" man blush like a cherry when he pretends to kiss his wife's pretend character. Dude, he was 17 different shades of red asking to pretend kiss his wife's pretend character. This man has dated, married, and fathered a child with this woman, and yet he's like, well, we kissed and held hands. God damn it. That's just such a bard thing to do. There are 12 zodiac signs. There are 12 basic classes. I think we need to start asking people what their class is. I love him, but I'm a cleric, and he's just such a rogue. And I don't date rogues, okay? Okay, no, this is not the same thing at all. I mean, if you say this is the same thing, you're basically one of those crazy zodiac obsessed girls. It's usually girls obsessed with these things. Or at least I have not seen guys being obsessed with it. Because like the classes in D&D, they actually have some meanings and stuff, and they actually, you know, influence your character. Am I wrong with that? I don't know, I might be wrong with that. I might just have a weird... I haven't thought about it very well. Okay, let's move on. Let's assume... whatever. Let's move on. What's a cool bit of lore from your homebrew world? Newbie. How can we make the DM happy? He does so much for us. Veteran. Watch this. Hey DM. Yeah? Give us a crash course in the history of your world. DM. Visibly excited. Okay. So, it all started when the gods... gets him every time. Just try to make your DM happy, he deserves that. Mod life right now. This is my favorite subreddit. r/DnDMemes. Drunk guy walking out. Snake tits. I love the worried face on the blue guy. Or more like embarrassed. Deal with it, pleb. Hey, how's your school today? A kid in art class told me the titties on my lizard woman didn't make sense. And what did you do? I just drew them bigger and said it's fictional. I draw what I want, you plebeian. Attaboy. I also just noticed that all of these posts have a special flair on the subreddit. TDGate 2021. What a great way, what a great first interesting event of 2021. A debate on D&D memes regarding lizard tits. What a way to start the year. God damn it. Please stop it, human. The king is dead. I am only a Rakshasa, a shapeshifting cat demon, posing as him for nearly a decade. Player. Aww, can I pet you? NPC. What? No, of course not. Player. Who's the cutest shapeshifting demon? Straight to hell. DM jail. I counterspell my players' healing spells. Dude, what the f? I think that's probably the most, I don't know, awful thing to do to your players, besides, you know, the straight up horrible things like simply killing them or whatever. It's basically the step below that, and I hate it. Allow me to introduce Lord Atropa Belladonna and Lady Orchis Purpurea. Fantasy name generators? Nah, no, I don't want to use that. Dictionary of plant names in Latin, German, English and French. That's the best way of naming characters. I mean, it's actually pretty cool, I guess. But if you... Okay, what I'm trying to say, without having a stroke, apparently, I'm just trying to say that it kind of feels weird to me just having things named after plants. Probably doesn't sound much like names, and if you have everything named after plants, it maybe could be weird? I don't know. Dungeon merch. Lich.
Oh no, you've defeated me.
Paladin. Any last words? Lich.
Check out the dungeon gift shop on the way out.
What?
Yes, you can get stuff like a t-shirt that says, I killed the Lich and all I got was this t-shirt.
Do you have snow globes? An equal and opposite reaction. Player. That was a quick fight. I finally made the perfect min-maxed build. DM. Good job. Huh? Didn't I break your game? DM chuckling. When will you learn? Every action has an equal and opposite reaction, and I must achieve that balance. Oh no. Oh no, indeed. Well, you know, the game is usually meant to be challenging, unless it's extremely story focused. So if you have a combat and the DM wants it to be a certain difficulty level, he is gonna increase that difficulty level when you get stronger. So you can min-max as much as you want, it doesn't matter really. Guys? Maybe talk to the lady waving you over? Maybe? Please? Come on, we only have 4 hours. My players. Me, setting up an obvious plot hook for a one-shot. That's even worse if it's a one-shot, what the hell? I want to adopt the goblin server that you mentioned while setting the scene. Let's burn down the tavern! I think that raven outside is a clue. Let's follow it. My character looks at you with his dark, brooding eyes. Anyone gonna ask me about my backstory already? I think I like the little spiky thing the most out of them. It's completely unable to move at all, but he's doing his best and he's also angry. Just like the player. The barrier peaks aren't lost for no reason. Being a map maker used to be so easy. If you didn't know where something was, you just drew a dragon and said, don't go there. It's a dragon. You can only stay inside this area because it's dragons if you try to leave this, you know, side of the map. That's good. I told you guys, this is a good place if you want good advice. It's a good place for a lot of things really. Especially if you like lizard boobs. Or debating apparently. The fix it with duct tape of DMing. Not so fast, bad writing. Meet my new friend. Improv. I'm still here. La 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 la. If you cover an issue with something else, it's like it's basically not there anymore, right? Elves have the best home. Stop, human. This oak is my home. You live in a tree? Of course. I reside in its boughs with my sisters. Also my parents, aunt, cousins, and grandparents. It's a family. Okay. Was this all the setup for a... god damn it, man. It's a family tree. This was all the setup for a pun. Alright. Just when the admins think they're safe from the lizard boob debate. The lizard boob debate? How many titties should the tabaxi have? 6d10 fire damage? That's impossible. PvP one-shot. Exists. Yu-Gi-Oh players. It's over, Haiba. I cast Cone of Cold. In your dreams, Pharaoh, my paladin has immunity to ice damage. Impossible. My tiefling wizard has wasted her action. She's doomed. Unless I use my last resort. I use my movement to walk 30 feet. You fool. You have activated my reaction opportunity attack. No, Haiba. You're the fool. By damaging my tiefling wizard, you have activated my reaction. 5th level Hellish Rebuke. Guards. No weapons allowed. Me with the bag of holding.
Weapons.
That's a lot of weapons.
Jet, pack it up.
Oh wow, okay.
I just put the...
Oh, that was a plot twist I wasn't expecting. They seemed to enjoy it. Instead of the tavern meeting, I tell the characters they're all starting out dead. They roll to determine how long they've been dead and get to craft a backstory of how they died. They start the first session resurrected by a powerful necromancer who suicide squads them into their bidding. Not gonna lie, that sounds cool. I mean, I say this about a lot of things, but a lot of them do sound cool. But this one also sounds cool. Why are there so many cool ideas out there? Roleplay is fun, but so is murder. Wait, what? What the f? When the last few sessions have been roleplay heavy. Heavy. Dungeon Master. I crave violence. The de facto DM curse. When you're introducing a new group to character creation, and they ask you what character you'll be playing. Oh no, I guide others to a treasure that I cannot possess. It's unfortunate. Take a feat. How can I be at level 12 and not be granted a dex of 22? This is outrageous. This is unfair. Take a feat, young Skywalker. Man, I love crossover memes. The new perfect party. Terrible character
ideas.
A monk based on a European Christian archetype. They have sworn a sacred oath to defeat the giant snail plaguing the countryside. A dragonborn desperately trying to convince the party that they're really an Aarakocra with a skin condition that made their feathers fall out. Your standard horny bard, but they play a washboard. A sentient hat piloting a mannequin. A dark elf who's afraid of the dark and terrified of spiders. A peasant farmer who joined the adventure because they're going through a midlife crisis and want to find themselves. A druid who got involved because they're the party's weed dealer. A werewolf who doesn't believe in the moon. OP, change the title to Great. OP, are you kidding? These are amazing. What if they were all in the same group though? Imagine you're the Lord of Barovia and this knock on your door. What do you do? Alright, that's gonna be it for this video, so thank you guys so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like if you did and subscribe for more if you haven't already. Also, thank you to everyone supporting the channel on Patreon, I really appreciate it guys, so thanks a lot for the support given there. Links below if you wanna check that out, or any social media, or if you wanna check out the subreddit or join the Discord server. And yeah, that's it, thanks again for watching and I'll see you next time, have a great day, bye!